What's going on, everybody? How you guys doing? What's going on? What's going on? Go ahead and put in your name and where you're calling in from. Go ahead and put in your name. Let's see. What's going on? What's going on? Hold that. Again, go ahead and put in your name and where you're calling in from. Man, you should see all the wires and all the stuff in here. It is wild. So, we're going to be getting started in the next, I want to say like 5 minutes. No, not 5 minutes, 2 minutes. Because I know probably some of you guys didn't see that I was going to get on a little later than usual. But it is okay. A-okay. Boom. All right. Let's go ahead and TradingView. So I can't see your comments as of yet. Once my phone turns on, then I can be able to see your comments. But again, go ahead and put in your name and where you're calling in from. I'd like to know. And as you guys are waiting, make sure that you go to fxpronow.com and follow the 5 steps so that you can be able to become an FX Pro now. So this past week has been pretty interesting. Pretty interesting. So if anything, let's go ahead and get started. Once my phone turns on. But again, if you're logging on right now, go ahead and let me know your name and where you're calling in from. We'll be getting started in the next like 1 minute. All right, so let's go ahead and get started. What's going on, everybody? How you guys doing? My name is Philip Anglade, and welcome to fxpronow.com. I am your host, and what we're going to be speaking about today, or the episode today, is This Week in the Markets. This is episode, week 6, Monday. We actually host this every Monday and Wednesday at 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And what we do here is we go over a couple pairs that I personally look at: AUDUSD, EURUSD, USDJPY, GBPJPY, and we also look at gold and Bitcoin from time to time. And our goal is to be able to let you know what I personally see in the markets right now, and possibly what will happen in the near future. So what our goal is to do is go ahead and actually catch some pips for today and for this week. So let's go ahead and get started with AUDUSD. Let me know if you are ready. Okay. Screen 2. Boom. And boom. AUDUSD bomb. All right, what's going on, everybody? How you guys doing? My name is Philip Angley. Welcome to FXProNow.com. What we're looking at right now is AUDUSD, and what's pretty interesting with AUDUSD, what we were looking for was the continuation of this upside move. Maybe it's here, maybe it's not. Why do I think that at some point in time it'll start to push to the upside? Well, we are at a critical area when it comes to the market for AUDUSD. We see that there is some level of support that was held at this weekly key level, and I see this as a weekly key level. And it's at that same exact point again. And what's pretty interesting about this area is based upon the daily time frame, it found this level of support already one more time, and I'm almost sure that it's attempting to find this this level of support again. Maybe it's ready, maybe it's not. I'm not really too sure if it is ready or not. But based upon the H4 time frame, what we saw, well, I guess we're gonna have to look at the daily. Based upon the daily time frame, we obviously see a clear downtrend based upon this daily, right? But it found this level of support already one time, right? And it's at the same exact level one more time, right? Well, found it again, found a level of support, and then from there, it technically found a higher high based upon this daily, but definitely based upon the H4 time frame. Retraced, we have a clear broken structure because we have a full candle close under this this level of support right here. So technically it is a breaking structure. And now based upon today, it's a new day, right? But we do see the fact that there is a bullish candle that's forming. Maybe it will engulf this. Maybe. Let's look at the H4. What we see now at the H4 time frame is the fact that we have a push, we have a higher low, and then from there we have a higher high that formed, guaranteed. Like it's obviously a higher high that formed. Now price has pushed to the downside, and based upon the daily, it's a clear broken structure to the downside. Based upon the H4 time frame, I guess with these candles, it is broken structure to the downside. And the reason why I say broken structure is because this technically broke to the upside, right? This is its retrace. So when it comes to AUDUSD and EURUSD, we're going to get to that. Both of them are in a weird area. They're just in a weird area. What I'm going to check out real quick is I want to see when it comes to this, has this retraced as of yet? And is this what price is attempting to get to, right? We found a level of support. It only got 23.6 continuation. It didn't get to 38.2 as of yet. I wonder if this is what price is attempting to do, get to this 38.2. I don't know. This is just speculation, but it looks like price is attempting to push to the upside. But I don't want to say anything too clear as of yet. But I do know right now we are in a danger area. When I mean that danger area is the fact that there's absolutely no clear direction on where price wants to go. Because we have higher high, higher low, higher high, continuation of the daily time frame, definitely weekly. Then we have a lower high, higher low, higher high, broken structure, now lower low. So we can see the fact that it's breaking structure over and over and over. And this is what I say. The higher the time frame that price continues to break structure up and down, the higher the time frame that price is attempting to retrace from. So if we see the H4 time frame is breaking structure over and over and over, then most likely is attempting to make a retrace for the daily or the weekly time frame. The same exact way as if I was to look inside of this area right here, you'll probably see on the M30 time frame, it's attempting to break structure. It's breaking structure from the to the downside, then to the upside, to the downside, then the upside. Well, what is it breaking structure for? Well, a retrace for the H4 time frame, if that makes sense. So this is just breaking structure over and over and over. It's a sense of consolidation for a higher time frame, and that's all it is. If I was to go on a weekly time frame, you'll just see a couple candles, as you can see. So I'm almost sure this is what it's doing. It's in an annoying area. Actually, I would say all of them are in a weird area at this specific point in time. We're gonna have to see. And what I mean by all of them, AU, EU, UJ, and GJ. UJ is kind of broke out. GJ is still in a weird area. EU and AU definitely are in weird areas. So we're gonna have to see as time progresses. But if anything, check out fxpronow.com. When you go into fxpronow.com, we have a 5-step system to help you become an FX Pro Now if that's what you'd like to do. Make sure that you stay connected. My name is Philip Anglade. Let's get it. All right, so that was EU. Let's go ahead and go. I mean, that was AU. Let's go ahead and go to EU. What am I doing? So again, if you're just hopping on right now, welcome to the channel. My name is Philip Anglade. Welcome to fxpronow.com. All right. So let's go ahead and do EU. I hope this plays. I got a bunch of things going on in this freaking computer. All right, I'm just going to upload all of them right now so that we can be able to have everything flowing. GJ and gold. Boom and boom. All right, let's go ahead and do EU. All right, boom. EU. All right, what's going on, everybody? How you guys doing? My name is Philip Anglade, and welcome to fxpronow.com. What we're looking at right now is EURUSD. And when it comes to EURUSD, it is obvious that EURUSD right now on a higher time frame is also in a level of in an area of consolidation, right? And the reason why I say also is because AU is in the same exact boat, and this level of consolidation is for a higher time frame. We see price breaking structure over and over and over again. And when it comes to, and when I say price breaking structure over and over and over again, on a H4 time frame, which technically is a higher time frame based upon the type of trader that I am, which is a what do you call it? Intraday trader. So what we see here is the fact that there's an obvious level of support at this monthly key level. The same exact way that there's an obvious level of support at the weekly key level that on my AUDUSD talk. If anything, go ahead and check that one out. So we see the fact that price has found some level of support. Based upon this daily time frame, price technically did not break structure, which is crazy. Price technically did not break structure. This is technically tested. We do not have a full bearish candle to close under this level of this area over here. We technically do not, right? And Obviously, based upon this one, it has, right? We have two candles close under it. But based upon this one, no. Let's look at the weekly. I wouldn't be surprised, and mark my words. Let's check it out Wednesday. This candle right here is going to close bullish. Probably crazy bullish. I don't know. Don't mark my words. Maybe. All right. So we see the fact that there's a level of support right here. Obvious. Based upon the H4 time frame, I'm going to go to the H4 time frame. We see higher highs and higher lows forming. And what we want to do is see, okay, how high is this going to go? One thing that questions me a little bit is from point A to point B down here. For this area over here, price does not get to 38.2 for this retrace. Okay. If we were to push to this bearish candle right here, technically does not get to 38.2. If we were to push to this bullish candle right here, it does get to 38.2. What does that mean? A lower high, true area of structure. I don't see this as a true area of structure at all. I think price is still attempting to find a real retrace. I think. I don't know how high it's going to go. I wouldn't be surprised to get to this weekly. I don't know. This is just speculation because the thing is, it's at this area for a reason, and it's holding this position for a reason. Price likes this area, and for a while, price was on an uptrend. Uptrend? No. This is a downtrend based upon the monthly time frame. I'm not going to go to the monthly, but essentially this was just a retrace from point A to point B to point C. This was just a retrace. So essentially it is a continuation, right? But I wouldn't be surprised there's supposed to be a pullback for this weekly time frame. Boom. Found level of support, just like this one did, just like over here did. I wouldn't be surprised. It's still going to be annoying for a long time. Anyways, let's just do an intraday type view. All right. So we've been in this area for a while. Being the fact that we've been in this area for a while, I wouldn't be surprised it's going to act the same exact way over and over and over again. We have a full push to the downside and then a continuation to the upside. I wish this made a higher high. It did not, to make it clear, like, you know, this is uptrend. Made a lower high, and now we have, you can't call it a lower low, but this one bearish candle, if it made a full bearish candle under this area, then I would say a break of structure. On the H4 time frame, I don't think it is. Same exact way that this one did. But you could say that this one was. Again, this is in a level of consolidation. We should not be trading in this area. I kind of said this like a while back, but this push to the upside, it's coming. We'll have to see. I entered one of those, like one of these type trades down here where the risk is so low that I entered in the same exact point that I made over here. I got 120 pips for this push. Kind of in the same exact boat right here. But you never know when it comes to this, because this is in a level of consolidation. I do not see it continuing. But I'm not going to say anything too much about EU. If this is a continuation to the upside, then what we'll be looking for is for price to to get to at least this area right here, this area right here. It's not in confluence, which is not what I like, but we'll have to see. Man, this series stuff is so weird when it just pops up out of nowhere. But at the same time, we can say, okay, what if this is not an uptrend at all? And what if this is 78.6 to continuation to 27, negative 27%? You know, so I honestly, when it comes to EU, I don't want to say anything too much. I did place one of those type trades. I don't recommend those at all, but the risk is so low that it's like, you know what, I'm in, because I still am looking based on the higher time frame that this is supposed to push to the upside. But we do see something clear, which is what I like, 78.6. So point A, point B, point C, point D, negative 27%. We'll have to see as time continues. If price decides to continue to push to the downside, I'd like that more, because now it's telling me, hey, no, I'm a downtrend, if that makes sense. Because it's not giving something clear for me based on this higher time frame. All right, so we'll have to see as time continues, but based upon EU, it's in an ugly area. I'll put it to you like that. All right, so let's go ahead and get to the next one. So this is fxpronow.com. My name is Philip Anglade. Go ahead and check out our 5-step system to become an FX Pro Now. Stay connected with us. Let's get it. Let me see something. All right, perfect. All right, let's go ahead and do UJ. But before we go ahead and do UJ, I want you guys to check out that page that I was just talking to you guys about. So again, my name is Philip Anglade. We're professionals in this game. So how can you, like, do you also want to become a professional in the Forex world? Well, we have a site that could be able to help you do that. So it's fxpronow.com. You can be able to check it out in the link below. And our goal is to be able to help you get to the point where you can be able to read the markets for yourself, right? So there's a video right here. It's a small video that will go ahead and actually explain to you what each button is about. Go ahead and click each button. Click number 1 to stay connected by email. Click numbers 2 so that you can be able to stay connected through our group chat. Click number 3 so that you can be able to hear stories from people that have gone ahead and actually taken our You Are the Indicator course, our online course, and our in-person course. And we also have a one-on-one course that you can be able to get access to as well. Also, step number 4 is to go ahead and actually get access to the basics of Forex, which is our YouTube page. Go ahead and subscribe, and then click on the bell next to the subscribe button so you don't miss anything. And then also you can be able to click number 5, which is to be able to get access to our You Are the Indicator course. You can be able to buy it. There's, like I said, an online course and an in-person course you can be able to get access to, right? Now, when you actually go ahead and click through here, you're going to be able to see the fact that you can be able to get the online or the in-person course, right? So if you were to go ahead and click where it says buy online, you'll be able to get access to everything when it comes to anything that I spoke about just now and what I will speak about as time continues. You'll be able to see the fact that we actually have a curriculum. And in the curriculum, you're going to be able to see, okay, what type of trader should I be? You know how I was talking about higher time frame, lower time frame, intraday trader, swing trader, and stuff like that. It'll explain to you what each and every one is and how it can be able to fit into your lifestyle. And then from there, how time you saw how the fact that I was going from time frame to time frame, and why I was going to each one, how they correlate with each other. That's all here. Where do I start marking on my chart? So you saw when I show you the monthly and weekly key levels, I'm going to show you exactly how to be able to place those, where exactly to place those for each pair. Doesn't matter which one you're looking at, what to do next. How do I know if the market is going to continue trending up or down? How do I know if it's going to continue to do that? How do I confirm that the market is actually going to do that? And then from there, how do I know how far price should retrace? And if it does retrace, and when it's done retracing, how fast and where should price go after the retrace? I actually go through that when it comes to the Fibonacci retracement tool. When exactly do I enter? How do I know whether I should stay or get out of my trade? I go over everything in here, and there's 7 bonuses that you're going to get access to. Right? There's over 50 videos that you're going to be able to get access to. Currently, 40 of them are active. Lifetime access. So here's the thing: like, there's some times that I'm busy right now, right? So yes, I want to learn, but I can't watch it right now. Well, these are pre-recorded, so you can be able to watch them whenever it is that you want. You're always going to have access to it, right? And also you get a personal access to me. If you have any questions, you can be able to contact me. And then you get access to a private group chat. Also, every single week on Thursdays, you can be able to speak to me directly in a group chat, in a group video call, just like this, but you can be able to, speak back to me. And then also, you're going to be able to get access to our FX on the Breach celebration cruise. It's going to be coming up in August. And then for every course that is purchased, we actually will give away a course to a child in need, specifically in Haiti right now. So if you want to get access to everything, you can be able to click right here where it says buy the online course. Right now, it's only, and mind you, each one of these points right here is probably $100 worth of value. So this is a well over $2,000 worth of value that you're only getting for $9.97. You'll be able to get access to this at any point in time. All right, so let's go ahead and get into USDJPY. So when it comes to UJ, what we see here, let's go ahead and do this. All right, what's going on, everybody? How you guys doing? My name is Philip Anglade, and welcome to FXPronow.com. What we're looking at right now when it comes to UJ is the fact that price continued. It was in this area right here. It wasn't done, and that's okay, because either way, this was a retrace based upon this push to the downside. What we were looking at was the fact that this was so hard of a push to the downside that when I saw the fact that it was slowing up on its retrace, I thought, okay, it should only get to 38.2. So what I just spoke about just now is literally in our course where I speak about if price is rushing to one side, right, and then price decides to make its retrace, but it's moving slowly, well, then price would probably get only to 38.2 on the Fibonacci retracement tool, right? And let's just say the fibs is supposed to be right here. Price should only get to about 38.2. Now, why 38.2? Well, when it comes to 38.2, after price stops at 38.2, you'll see the same rush to the downside the way that this did right here. The same rush to the downside over here, where 38.2 is an aggressive push to the downside after price has gone ahead and actually made its retrace. But there was still a lot of buyers in the market. Now, why? Well, if we were to look at the weekly time frame, we'll see the fact that there was a lot of buyers in the market already right here. There was already a lot of buyers in the market. So, and we'll see over here, there was already a lot of buyers in the market, right? This is just one small area. Now, what we were looking for was a continuation, and it just didn't do it, which is okay. So let's just see. This is my first time looking at UJ since the weekend. So let's just see from point A here to point B. Let's make it just this level of resistance. Let's say right there. This is not as clean as I'd like it to be, but let's just say this is at 61.8. We do see the fact that we have a level of confluence at negative 27% at a weekly key level right here. Pretty interesting. I don't know. As opposed to thinking long term what this is doing, I'm just going to stick to intraday, and I'm just going to stick to what the trend is saying right now. And what the trend is saying is the fact that it's making higher highs and higher lows based upon this hourly time frame. Right. So I'm just going to stick to the upside, and I'm not going to adjust this at all. I'm just going to stick to the upside for this one. Where we at? Boom. All right. Yeah. This was in a level of consolidation. I'm just going to stick to it. Just stick to what it's saying as opposed to guessing. All right. So let's see if it made a retrace. And what this is and where it's supposed to be going. Point A to point B. It got to 27.6. I mean, 27, negative 27%. It looks like it's just past that area. So if you were to see point A to point B to point C, you can see a clear 61.8 and then continuation to this negative 27%. A lot of people were in the same exact boat thinking, okay, is this supposed to be where it's going to stop? And the buyers are the ones that decided to continue price to push to the upside. So it already has gotten to this negative 27%. So this is halfway through the move. So maybe it's probably best to wait until it's made its retrace. Because right now we're about to get to a monthly key level where price is going to move a little bit. And what I mean is, what I mean by move a little bit is, it may have a tough time trying to break through there or break through it and then make its retrace. So if you want the clean entry, you may want to wait for the actual retrace itself. But if you're just kind of aggressive, you could just, hop in whenever you'd like. It consolidated here for a while. So let's go ahead and I just know for sure, like it's not done. It's not done pushing. It may get to this negative 61% and then push to the downside. So let's go ahead and I would just wait a little bit on this one. But I do see this continue to the upside for, let's see. What's pretty interesting is 61.8 for the downside move and negative 61.8 for this move, point A, point B, point C, line up at the same point. So it may be best to just wait a little bit on this one before continuing to move. Yeah. Boom. I'd rather for this to push down and then show me it wants to continue before I really buy into that upside move. We'll have to see about this one a little bit. All right. Let's look at GJ. All right, what's going on, everybody? How you guys doing? My name is Philip Anglade, and welcome to FXPronow.com. What we're looking at right now is GBPJPY. Let's look at the daily time frame, and we'll see the fact that we have from point A, point B, point C at this negative at the 61.8 area. Price still has not. What I'm looking at is both sides to this. Let's just say that we have point A, point B, point C to point D being negative 27%. We have that look, and then we also have this look from point A to point B. Right there. Point B, point C being 38.2, like a clear 38.2, probably even 50%, somewhere in this region right here. No matter what, I'm playing both sides. If this is supposed to be a continuation to the upside or continuation to the downside, no matter what, this still has space to push to the downside. So I am definitely bearish on GJ. Now, the only thing is the fact that it's in this weird area. It's just in this weird area right here. And it has not broken out. I'm still bearish on it. Maybe this is supposed to push to the upside just for a little bit and then continue, but I don't see it breaking structure, meaning breaking up here. I do not see price hitting up to this to the side right here. If it does, I have no idea then. But I do see price heading to this area right here. Price wick this negative 27%, which is what it's supposed to close on. But I don't see this pushing to the upside. I see this pushing to the downside. Maybe because UJ is still pushing to the upside, that this is stalling. But we'll have to see over time. But I am still bearish on GJ. If anything, at the top of this area is probably like the best area to catch its move, this continuation to the downside. And even catching it from here is still 150 pip move, which is crazy. So that's my little analysis on GJ. All right, so thank you very much for tuning in. My name is Philip Anglade, FXPronow.com. Go ahead and check out our 5-step system to become an FX Pro now. Let's get it. All right, let's go ahead and check out gold. Why did I just do that? X. A. All right, where are we at? All right. We found a level of resistance here. Interesting. So when it comes to gold, the fact that this has not made any type of retrace is pretty interesting. One, which is just about the same thing that it did right here. And I'm still obviously bullish on gold. And this is just beautiful. It's just I want to get another entry in on gold. Yeah, this is not going to do it. Yeah, this is not going to give me something clear. Let's go ahead and to the hour. Yeah, it's not going to do it for me. All right, so I'm not going to look for something on gold for another entry. I'm already in it, and I don't want to get greedy on this one. All right, so that concludes my talk. I greatly appreciate your time. Go ahead and share my screen. All right, so I greatly appreciate your time, guys. When it comes to AU, when it comes to EU, and it's in a weird area. When it comes to GJ, it's in a level of consolidation, and when it comes to UJ, it's continuing to move to the upside. I see it continuing to. I can't see it. I see it continuing to at least the 111.2 area. So I'm another 50 pips. Once it gets there, I want to see what it's going to start doing. I can't really see your comments or anything like that. My phone isn't showing me it. But really appreciate your time, guys. If you have any questions, you could be able to always contact me directly, or you could be able to add it to our group chat and get my contact from there through Telegram. And if you have any questions when it comes to the course, there's a button that you can be able to click where it says interest list, and you can be able to actually contact me through there. If you're ready to go ahead and actually get the course itself, go ahead and click on the buy button, and we'll go from there. All right, guys. Greatly appreciate your time, and let's become FX Pro now. Let's get it.